Hello everybody and welcome back to TJ's Lego Room, and today we are completing the Great Lego Technic Experiment. Ben's over there looking at some of my reference material for my Star Wars ships. Hi Ben. Ben also has done a great job of cleaning up the floor of the Lego room so that we could do some videos. He got all of the stuff he plays with over there. We got everything pretty much somewhat organized. However, Dad, as soon as I finished the Great Lego Technic Experiment, I had an epiphany on a ship that I wanted to build, and my leg room has exploded. Huh, Ben? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, here she blows. Sorry for the shadowing. I didn't have time to set stuff up. We're building a new swing set for the kids today, and so I'm trying to just get this done and get this out to you guys so you guys can see how it went. I love this thing. You know, one of my favorite things to do with it is to drive it around and just turn the wheels. Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun. All right, so let's get it back here. All right, here we go. So all the internal stuff is greased. I even greased some of the pistons. The one major thing in this that I did not grease was actually the engine, and I wanted at least one part of this to still remain the way my dad put it together before he passed away. And so the one thing that I left the same was the engine. I didn't take it apart. I didn't grease it up. That's him. That's all him. So, but we put it back together exactly the way it was, hopefully, and we'll kind of see how it goes. So I even greased up the turning mechanism for the wheels, and I did that because I just wanted to practice on getting the grease on. And now we're going to go ahead and get the stabilizers out and see how that goes. Here we go. Nice and greased up, ready to go. And look at that go. Look at that, Ben. Yeah. That's 100 times better. Wow. So we had a couple of things that we did. You can see the white lithium grease on stuff downside there when it was spinning. All right, and now here's the only part that I don't like about it is the controls for the crane itself. All right, I'll stop spinning it like that. The controls for the crane are on this side, and the controls for the stabilizers are on the other side. If I had been thinking about it, maybe I would have figured out a way to flip it over here. But I wanted it the same. I wanted to do it for the instructions. All right, here we go. We are going to lift up the crane. We actually have to switch directions here to do that. Look at that. Super smooth, huh, Ben? Mm-hmm. It's ridiculously smooth. Yep. Yeah, we just changed the batteries again to make sure that it would work okay. The old batteries were getting used almost every day, huh, Ben? Mm-hmm. You've been playing with this one a lot. All right, so we'll keep that going. And flip this over to extending the crane out. Now, these are actually some sections. There's some pieces on here that I did not grease up. But as you can see, I did grease up the center section of the crane inside there to make sure that it didn't have a ton of resistance. Looks like we need to bring the crane. Oh, we needed to release the crane a little bit. The way that cranes work is as you extend the arm, the rope, the cable actually gets shorter. So whenever you're working with a crane, you always want to release the hook before you extend it out. Otherwise, you'll get it stuck at the top like we just did. I actually operate a crane as part of my job. Oh, looks like it needs a little weight to pull it down. That's okay. All right, and we'll switch it back and go to extension. Woohoo! So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that I believe that the Great Technic greasing up experiment is a success. Oh. Okay. So, yeah. Congratulations. Woo! We did it! What do you think, Ben? Is that working better? Yeah. Better than it used to? Now, while I do have the crane up and everything, this can actually carry quite a bit of weight. What do we have on here, Ben? We had all kinds of different stuff.
A house of my Lego house.
Yeah, we had your Lego house on it. Did it lift it?
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome. Not the whole thing. Yeah, not you added a garage to it now. But show them your house. Get your house.
Okay.
Well, I turn this around and show them what I was really most concerned about. All right, let's see. Where are you? There you go. All right, so the biggest thing for me, the hardest part, and the part that I was most upset with was... oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the rough video this time. Is this section. Because this has the most gears. It goes all the way to the front, and then all the way back has a mirrored gear system, and that's to lift up the stabilizers. If I get down here, you can see it slowly going up. Pretty cool. And then if I flip it the other way, you can see it going back down. I mean, the gears and mechanisms in this are so crazy cool. I want to take them out and use them for all kinds of Star Wars ships and landing gear and all kinds of stuff. But, like I said, this is something my dad built that he left to me when he passed away. And so it's something I'm going to keep together. But this whole gearing system now is working really, really well. I'm just super happy with how it's turned out. The resistance has been almost completely eliminated off of it. You can call me the first order because I got rid of the resistance. Or I guess the white lithium grease is the first order because it got rid of the resistance. Oh, Ben wanted to show you his house. So it actually lifted up that whole solid block of Lego right there. It is hollow in the middle, but it's pretty heavy. So, yeah, the crane was able to lift that. And then we slide these things in. As you can see, I did grease up the bars as they go in and out, just to make sure it was good. And oh my goodness, guys, we have a successful experiment. Woohoo! Well, thank you so much for keeping track and keeping in tune. It did take me an extremely, extremely long time to figure out how to do this. So I apologize for how long it took. Some of these internal components of this thing are just nuts. So, and now I realize if I spin the crane around, I have control to everything and I didn't have to turn the car around. But hey, that's why you watch this channel, is because I'm a real person and I make mistakes. It's not super polished, but I try to put my best foot forward for you guys. All right. Well, that is the end of the great Technic grease experiment. And I would definitely say that I believe it is a success. So thank you so much for checking us out. And we'll catch you next time in TJ's Lego room. Right? Right, Ben? Do you want to give him a hint as to what we're working on? Should we show him just real quick? Sure. Okay. We're going to show you real quick. Now, forgive the mess. Or don't forgive the mess. Alright, ready? So, here we go. We got all these boxes out, scavenging for parts. Got our usual display stand. The kids did play with a few things, so it's a little bit messy. And then here is the desk. This is what it looks like in construction mode. Bins out everywhere. I don't even know what that paper is. But we got stuff all over the place. And that is the project. Comment below if you know what it is. And we'll catch you next time in TJ's Lego room. Bye.